50-year loans, no credit needed, stalled market. I mean, lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Here we go. It's market update time. There's been a lot going on these last few days, and I've done some videos on it. Hopefully you've seen those videos, but I'm going to try to get through this market update as quick as I can because I want to talk about these 50-year mortgages they're proposing, Fannie and Freddie dropping the credit requirements now for loans, and just what's going on with the market in general. So please stick around to the end because this is going to get good. Okay. So as we always say, if you're watching this online, please make sure you go to the description, click on the link so you can see everything I say when I'm saying right now. Check out all the numbers down below. You've got to see what's going on down there. So the rates are ticking up a little bit, but I'm being told that lenders are going to start artificially bringing these things down again in anticipation of maybe another rate drop to try to roll out this 50-year mortgage that's coming. So right now we're at just above 6.125. I'm hearing that with that 50-year mortgage, that rate's going to be about 6.875. So as I predicted, about 0.75 of a percentage point higher to get that 50-year over that 30-year. So check out the numbers down there. Not a lot happening right now as far as inventory, those type of things going. The market's kind of stuck, right? And this is going in these last 2 months. We keep talking about this, what's going to go on with the market here the last quarter of the year, especially during the holidays. Things will definitely slow down and just kind of hang out. The demand is obviously higher than it's been over the last few years. Inventory is higher than it's been over the last few years, but this is the time when we get slow, right? And then everyone anticipates that January big hit we're going to get. And these things coming up that I'm about to talk about are really going to make Q1, I think, go crazy because it's going to be all about perception. We talk about it all the time, whether it's on the buyer side or it's on the seller side. It's all about perception, and that's what drives this market right now. So let's get into it. Fannie and Freddie, they're dropping that minimum 620 requirement for their loans. What does that mean? Well, they always have looked at underwriting those type of things, but now they're just kind of taking that 620 placeholder out. So if you have a 570, 590, even a 540 credit score, I mean, instead of trying to fix it, you might be able to just go in and get your loan, right? But it's going to cost you more, of course. The rates are not going to be great, but it does give more people the opportunity to get loans. Is that going to be a good thing or bad thing? We're going to have to find out because I remember when they dropped a lot of requirements in the past, about 20 years ago, and it wasn't a great thing a few years later. So we'll see how that pans out. The 50-year mortgage. If you haven't followed me on TikTok or Instagram, Agent B Realtor on both of those, at Agent B Realtor. I did 2 videos already on this 50-year mortgage, and people responded with a typical, it's better than being someone else's tenant, blah, blah, blah. It's a build equity, those type of things. I want you to write this down. Okay, you ready? I'll give you time. Okay, calculator.net. Go to that website, click on the mortgage calculator, and then follow my instructions from my last videos. You're going to have to see one of those, but put in a 30-year compared to a 50-year based on the same exact interest rate, but then remember to go up 0.75 of a percent point for that 50-year. Just tell me if it's worth it to you. If it's worth it to you, let's go get it. But you got to remember that rate's going to be higher, and you are building equity slower unless you're in a market where the equity is being built automatically for you through that market, like here in Southern California. So look at those things because that is going to really drive a lot of buyers because they see that $100 or $200 difference in a monthly payment as their opportunity to jump into the market. Even though they're getting a higher rate, they are getting a little bit more savings on that payment. So it may put more people in the market. Like I said, it may boost this thing, the market along with the Fannie and Freddie requirements. You may see a big jump here in January, February of next year where we usually don't see it until March and April. So look for those things, because the market stalled a little bit, but I think, like I said, we're getting ready for Q1 really, and all my calls right now are coming in, or I'm gonna be ready to sell and be ready to buy in January, February. So we're getting ready right now. We're prepping them for it, making sure everything's in line. We're getting the homes ready if they're going to be selling. We're doing those things we need to do. But take a look at my other videos, like I said, at Agent B Realtor on Instagram and on TikTok. Watch those videos on the 50-year mortgage. I'm sure I'm going to put another one out tomorrow to talk about this Fannie Freddie thing, but check those out. Get that information. Reach out if you need anything at all. But that's it. I mean, a lot of things going on. I got to go. I got to get out there. Got a listing appointment in a little bit, but I wanted to put this video out for you. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Southern California, I'm going to get some rain. So get ready. I'll talk to you later. H&B here to help when you're ready. I'll see ya.